It was ugly at times. It was brutal to watch, but it was a win. Come on, Texas fans. You got to be pumped about that, right? Let's talk about Vanderbilt and a 27-24 win in Nashville next. Hey everybody, Brian Davis with A to Z Sports here. Just after the Longhorns have wrapped up a 27-24 victory at number 25 Vanderbilt. And I know what you're thinking. That was awful. That was dreadful. And yeah, for a lot of the stretch of the game, it was 108 penalty yards, 104 rushing yards. Quinn Ewers, 2 tip drill interceptions that led to 14 points the other way. Not good. But, you're looking for positives. Let's talk about the defense. And the defense corralled the Commodores all night long. Vanderbilt's longest drive of the day was 43 yards up until they gave up the 75-yard touchdown run there at the end to make it to the final score. Defense played great all day long. Anthony Hill, 8 tackles. Leon Lafau had an interception. Kobe Black should have had a 72-yard pick six there at the end, but again, a penalty, roughing the passer penalty on Vernon Broughton, wiped that off the board. Broughton was also rung up for targeting. He'll miss the first half against the Florida game. That's not good. Personally, I didn't think that was a targeting call at all, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Let's talk about Quinn Ewers, though, because that's what a lot of y'all are probably worked up about. If you were frustrated with the way the Georgia game unfolded, man, you were probably really, really upset about how this one went down as well. Quinn finished the day 27 for 37, 288 yards, 3 touchdowns, but again, 2 interceptions that a lot of people on social media were arguing with me about. Were those his fault? Were they not his fault? Whatever. Look, any interception that goes down it goes on the quarterback's ledger. No question about it. And maybe trying to throw through a defender is not the best idea either. But the very first one was simply batted at the line. The ball goes up in the air. It lands in the safety's hands. Not much you can do about that one. Second one was a little more on Quinn. No question about that. But again, Sark said after the game he thought Quinn Ewers played really well. Yes, they gave Vandy some short fields, but at no time was there any discussion or any thought about going to Arch Manning. Maybe that bites them in the last 4 games. I don't know. We'll see. But again, it's going to take a lot more than what we have seen so far for Sark to pull the trigger and make a quarterback decision. So if you're at home pining for the backup quarterback to get in, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen at least the way Quinn's playing right now. In fact, Sark told reporters right after the game, if Quinn plays like this the rest of the way, we'll be fine, unquote. So there you go. I will say this, though. Quatravion Wisener, 79 yards on 17 carries. Jaden Blue, 47 yards. Again, Texas only 104 on the ground. That's not ideal. That's really not what you want to see going into these last 4 games. But again, it was a win. It was a win. It was a win. This game reminded me of the Houston game last year. A lot of Texas fans just totally didn't care. They were totally disengaged, like whatever. And then the thing is scrumbling around. What is going on? Everyone's pulling their hair out. But it was a win. Okay. It wasn't pretty, but Texas is 7-1 and 3-1 in the SEC going into their second bye week. 4 games left, right? Next one is Florida at home, November 9th. Texas still has the odds-on favorite to get to the SEC title game. And if you get to the SEC title game, you win that. Now you get a first-round bye in the tournament. If you are a glass-half-full person, that's all you really cared about. Texas 27, Vanderbilt 24. Lots of coverage about this and more. Stick with us. A2Zsports.com/Longhorns. We'll have everything you want and more. But that's all my time for now. I'm Brian. We'll see you next time.